Here interest is not mentioned specifically. Calculate the simple interest. A sum becomes 3 times itself means how we will take principal, we take it as 100. If the principal is 100, then what is the interest here? 200. Principal is 100, interest is 200. Put together 100 will become 300. A sum becomes 3 times. In how many years? 10 years. In how many years I said? 10 years. Find the rate of interest. Rate is equal to 100 into I. 100I by PT. 100 gets cancelled. 20. So rate of interest is 20%. The rate of interest is 20%. Next problem. The difference between the simple interest and compound interest. The difference between the simple interest and compound interest on a certain sum let out at 5% rate of annual interest. The difference between simple interest and compound interest on a certain sum let out at 5% rate of annual interest for 2 years. For 2 years is rupees 30. Is rupees 30. Find the sum. SUM sum. Find the sum. Compound interest minus simple interest is 30 rupees. The difference between simple interest and compound interest is 30 rupees means usually compound interest will be more, is it not? Definitely. That is the reason compound interest minus simple interest I wrote it as 30 rupees. At the rate of 5% for 2 years. Find the sum means you will have to find the principal. How do you find? See here, we don't know anything. Assume the principal to be 100. Principal is 100 means, what is the simple interest? 5% for 2 years means first year 5 rupees plus second year 5 rupees. Simple interest is how much? 10 rupees. What is the compound interest? Compound interest is 100 rupees. First year ending it will become 105. Second year ending 5% will be calculated on 105, is it not? 5% of 105 is 5.25, that is 110.25. Compound interest is how much? 10.25. I have calculated according to the problem only for 2 years, according to the rate of interest given in the problem. The difference between simple interest and compound interest is 0.25, is it not? When the difference is 0.25, the principal I assumed as 100. When the difference is 30 rupees, what would be the principal? Is it not? So, more by less decimals? 2 zeros. That is 12,000. So principal is 12,000. But for 2 years period, no need this type of calculation. Difference between simple interest and compound interest is equal to P into R by 100 whole square. For 2 years period only, this formula is applicable only for 2 years. And don't be over smart, and if we ask for 3 years, don't make it as cube. For 3 years period, this formula will not work out. If at all 3 years period is given, the calculation you go with this. Another year means another 5 rupees here. Again 110.5, again 5% on this. Difference you take. Understand? But usually in any competitive examination, 2 years will be given. 3 years means calculation will be more. Decimals will come. So 2 years means you use the formula. 3 years means you proceed with the method. For 3 years purpose only I told the method. Otherwise I would have taken the formula directly. This is the formula not studied in your earlier school days. The difference between simple interest and compound interest for 2 years. Difference between the simple interest and compound interest, rupees 1250 for 2 years at the rate of 8% is the difference between the simple interest and compound interest on rupees R by 100 whole square. 25 50s, 25 4s, 52s, 8 gets cancelled. What is the difference? 8 rupees. If this model is missed, possibility of asking the second model. Write down that also. The compound interest on a certain sum, SUM sum, for 2 years is 1760. And if the simple interest is rupees 16, find the principal. Find the principal. The compound interest on a certain sum for 2 years is rupees 1760 and the simple interest is rupees 1600 for 2 years. Find the principal. So vague data, from the vague data, this is not a vague data, but from this data, what is the connectivity? That you must think. For 2 years means, first year is 800, second year is also 800, is it not? Compound interest is 1760 means, first year is 800 only. Because for 1 year duration, there won't be any difference between simple interest and compound interest. And second year will be how much? 960. Why we are getting 160 rupees extra means, in the principal 800 rupees extra is added. Because 800 additional amount is added to the principal, an additional of 160 interest we are getting. So, for 800 rupees, the interest we are getting is 160, is it not? 800 if the interest is 160, for 100 what would be the interest? It will be less. Less by more into 160. 165's 520. So rate of interest is 20%. Rate of interest is 20%. What he asked, principal he wanted to find, is it not? So interest is 800. 800 for 1 year. Rate is 20%. You'll have to find principal. Principal is equal to 100 into I by rate into time. 4,000 rupees. The principal will become 4,000 rupees. Just I wanted to tell these two models. I have taken up simple interest and compound interest. Otherwise, simple interest and compound interest is a chapter that can be done by you. Because already percentages we did, profit, loss and discount we did. Man and place type problems. If one question is given means, they will cover 5 questions under that, one paragraph. Whether in blood relations or in seating arrangement, the same system will follow. In this, first what you do is, see the questions from 8th to 10th. 8th question to 10th question. In puzzle type questions, if the conditions are more, solving will be easier. If the conditions are less, solving will become difficult. Data, you will have to decide from which point you will have to arrange for seating arrangement for 5 people. They are facing the center. Means, if a person is here facing the center, this is left hand side and this is right hand side. If you write on the top of this, it will be right hand side means you will arrange like this. Left hand side means you will arrange like this. Clockwise and anti-clockwise. That is easier. What are the data given? C is the neighbor of A and B. C is the neighbor of A and B means C will be in the middle. A and B means A and B. Maybe A and B like this or side. C is the neighbor of A and B. E is to the immediate left of B. E is B's left is E here, is it not? So here E will come. So therefore A will go from here, B will go from here. A, C, B and the remaining place is D. So the seating arrangement is E, D, A, C, B. Once you get the total circle, then answering the question is very easy. Which of the following is a false statement? All are correct, is it not? All are correct. So none of the given answers is false. None is false. What is the position of D? What is the position of D? Third to the right of B. B, 1, 2, 3, third to the right of B is correct. And question number 10, which of the following is a true statement? D is between A and E. D is between A and E is correct. Seating arrangement, read carefully from which point you will start. From that point only you will have to solve the question. He said, 8 friends, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V and W are sitting around a circle facing the center. So arrange for 8 people. 4, 6, 8 people. 8 people, this side is left and this side is right to a person, is it not? A person is sitting here facing the center means this is right hand side, this is left hand side. First you write down like this. You will avoid confusion. Then what is the, and is second to the left of R? Who is second to the left of R? V is second to the left of R. Second to the left of R means where? Here? R. Second to the left of V is second to the left of R. First, second. And then Q is second to the left of T and is on the immediate right of S. U is between Q and T. U is between Q and T. How? Then which data you will start answering? From which data you will start answering? Huh? How you answer? If everything is vague, any one you have to start with. Okay. So U is between Q and T means Q and T, if it is there, V will be here. Q and T is there, V will be here. Is it not? U is between Q and T. U. Next, before that statement, what it is given? Q is second to the left of T. Q is second to the left of T. Suppose Q, if you write second to the left of T. And on the immediate right of S, on the immediate right of S, he will come. So how many? So one circle is finished. Who is on the immediate left of S? VT. Third option, WT. VT, no. VT, not W. And which of the following is the correct position of second option? And who is the second to the right of S? Same seating arrangement. 2, 3. T is third to the right of F. Who is second to the left of M? Second to the left of M. Q is not a neighbor of T or F. Q is not a neighbor of T or F, and Q will not come here. 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 What is the position left? Here Q will come. Q is not the neighbor of T or F and is third to the left of H. Third to the left of H. For H it is left side, means for Q it is right side. 1, 2, 3. So H will come here. 7 different subjects: maths, physics, biology, English, history, psychology and French. Not necessarily in the order, means P is teaching maths, no. 7 persons are there teaching 7 subjects. Subject you have taken here. And each one of them has liking for a different color. So color is also given. The other option also you have to match. 7 persons are given means again 7 colors will be given. What are those 7 colors? Pink, green, pink, green, blue, red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, white, orange. Again, not necessarily in the order. T teaches biology. T teaches biology. If T is teaching biology, no other will teach biology, is it not? And biology is taught by T, he will not teach other subjects also. So you have to block like this. And likes green color, he likes green color. So green is not allotted to any other else, and any other color is allotted to this man. With one sentence. And what is the second data? Q teaches history. Q teaches history. History will not be taught by anyone else. And what is said again? Does not like yellow or orange. Q does not like yellow or orange.